We are building a community of people who become philanthropists by having an ecosystem that gets you more in resources so that you can become a philanthropist. So how does Up2Give strive to be compliant? Well, number one, Up2Give does not touch the Bitcoin of anybody. How many times have you seen companies out there that say, give us all your Bitcoin. You can't withdraw it for 8 months, but we will trade on your behalf and we guarantee you're going to make 1 to 2% a day and you don't have to do anything. Sounds great until the owners run off with everybody's Bitcoin before you have a chance to withdraw. See here, this is peer-to-peer. Up2Give does not touch the Bitcoin. It's like if you've ever gotten in an Uber or a Lyft, stayed in an Airbnb, only we're taking advantage of the greatest financial revolution the world has ever seen with Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. We only ask for $32 in contributions a month that goes towards the company to operate and towards your membership to Success Training Institute, and that is not commissionable. There is no compensation plan with Up2Give. Number two, Up2Give is a major contributor in collective causes. And number three, Up2Give is a giving model that even for nonprofit identities such as churches is presented as a revolution of offerings in the ministry. The more they give each other, the more they receive. So what do you receive for the $32 per month? An entire ecosystem that will allow you to share your story to the world through our Up2Give.com blog. Access to our global education community at the Up2Give Academy powered by Success Training Institute. Access to the Giving Box, which allows you to be part of our community blog and social revolution stories that are inspired by the members' philanthropical culture and cause-driven movement, and rewards for giving back to the community and their causes, which allows Up2Give to partner with you and create stories of our own when you start reaching stage 4 and above. So how does the contributing work? Let's talk about the Giving Box. It is a voluntary tool designed so that you can increase your resources to help more causes and at the same time improve the lives of those who participate. We have something unique called the Global Community Line. This is not a binary or a matrix. We are all one community, one team. So when you pay your $32 at Up2Give, you're going to contribute $25 worth of Bitcoin to Up2Give causes. This enters you on what we call ground zero of the Giving Box. And there are 6 stages after ground zero. Your goal at this point is to share with at least 2 people who also contribute $25 worth of Bitcoin. Why? Because now you're going to receive $50 worth of Bitcoin. You received more than what you contributed. That is the whole point. You're going to receive more than you contribute. And as you move through the stages, you're going to be able to receive more. We have a state-of-the-art AI system. So to be a part of this, you only need to help at least 2 people to be qualified to move into stage 1. And when you move to stage 1, you're just qualified to receive more contributions. Now, to move to stage 2, you want to help those 2 also share with 2 people so that they can move to stage 1. We have 64 steps of contributing that we've divided into 6 stages. Now, our AI system is going to actively monitor all of your personals and their activity. So when you move from one stage to the next, whoever falls in the next stage after you, whether it comes from your personal efforts or from anybody around the world, is going to fall in your global community line. That's going to benefit you. But that starts happening after step 2. So you're going to be rewarded for taking activity. So you share with 2, you help them share with 2, that's 6 people. Once you get to step 2, now the global community line is going to kick in to help you to receive all your contributions and to move through the stages. If you've only done half of that, you're still going to receive contributions, but the AI system will put you second in line. And if you do the bare minimum and nothing else, then you're going to be third in line to receive contributions. Now, can you share with more than 2? Absolutely, and it's encouraged, and hold that thought because we're going to come back to that. But the global community line helps everybody, but it fast tracks those who are helping others. So when someone says, what do I need to do? Here's your goal. Share with 2 people, teach them how to do the same thing and contribute to the stages that you're on to move forward. That's it. Now let's talk about the giving box. And our giving box is in 6 stages. Each stage that you move into, you're contributing more and you're receiving more. So for example, stage 1, you're receiving up to $100 worth of Bitcoin, and you're going to contribute that entire $100 of Bitcoin to move to stage 2. Within stage 2, you're now going to receive up to $562 worth of Bitcoin. You're going to contribute $275 worth of Bitcoin. You're going to keep $287 worth of Bitcoin. Stage 3, which is step 12, you're qualified to receive up to $3,937 worth of Bitcoin. You're going to contribute $2,600 worth of Bitcoin. You get to keep $1,300. That's in your wallet. Stage 4, you're qualified to receive up to 3.2 Bitcoin. That's $32,000. You're going to contribute 2.1 Bitcoin, about $21,000 back. But in your wallet is one whole Bitcoin plus. That's more than $10,000 worth of Bitcoin. Step 5, not that much big of a jump. You can receive up to 5 Bitcoin now. That's $58,000. You're going to contribute 4.1 Bitcoin back, and you keep 1.67 Bitcoin. And then finally, stage 6, you're qualified to receive up to 45 Bitcoin. You're going to contribute more than 30 Bitcoin back, and you keep in your wallet 15 Bitcoin. When you add all of that up, after all of your contributing is done, you've now received more than 18 Bitcoin. Now we're going through a reset on June 15th, which is this Monday. In the past, we've had a reset. This is going to be our last planned reset, which is huge. So once somebody goes through stage 6, they're going to have the opportunity to re-enter and go back into the giving box and continue going, which means depending on how fast the giving box moves, the global community line, you can do this multiple times. But what if it takes you 2 months? What if it takes you 2 years to do all 64 steps? That's still $150,000 worth of Bitcoin. $75,000 a year. The average American earns $33,000 a year on a job. But what if you end up doing this multiple times a month? Now to recap how it all happens, you paid your $32 at Up2Give. You're going to contribute to the community $25 worth of Bitcoin. You're going to qualify with your first 2 individuals. You're going to help them to do the same thing. And you're going to receive Bitcoin toward your causes and purpose. Now here's the major update that just came down today. As a current community member, every community member that personally sponsors 3, that's right, 3 new members, we're going to erase your monthly membership. So you no longer will be paying the $32 a month. See, what I understand, when people see an opportunity, the first thing that comes to their mind is, am I going to lose money? What is my biggest risk? How about the fact that you just shared with at least 3 individuals and you've eliminated that risk? As far as the giving box is concerned, it's less than $25 right now to enter. This should be the easiest thing you have ever built, ever. We're talking less than $25. But there's more. How about this? Once you've already shared with your 2, the 3rd person and beyond, you're still going to receive contributions for them. Previously, we didn't allow that. It just went into the global community. But now you will receive those contributions. We want to reward those who are working hard. So let's say you had 20 individuals that you share with on top of the first 2 that you had. You had 20 individuals. What are they contributing on ground zero? $25. That's an extra $500 worth of Bitcoin that you receive. But then it doesn't stop at ground zero. Also stage 1. Stage 1, they're contributing $50. So those same 20 individuals, you would receive an extra $1,000 on stage 1. Now, I personally shared this with 150. There's no limit on how many you can personally share this with. So we have now, on top of everything that we have given you now the opportunity to erase your monthly membership fee. And the second thing, for you to be able to receive more in contributions from your personal efforts, which in turn helps to build the global community line. It cannot get any simpler than this, especially when ground zero participation is $25 worth of Bitcoin. Now that's the presentation, ladies and gentlemen. We thank you for joining. I told you I was going to keep this short and sweet on a Thursday night. I did a more detailed presentation today. I have not uploaded that yet. It is in the Facebook. Did I go Facebook Live? No, we couldn't do Facebook Live today. So I need to upload that. So I'll upload that tonight from earlier, but I did not have that information as what I just shared right now in the earlier presentation. The ability to erase your monthly membership fee, which is every month, and then at the same time to receive more in contributions from your own personal efforts. So if you're that person that says, you know, I know a lot of individuals, I can go share not with 2, but with 50, 100 people. You're going to get contributions from them on stage ground zero and stage 1. And then as you're entering stage 2 and the global community line takes over, you see what the giving box does. So there's 2 types of people who see the presentation at this point. The first type says, Brandon, I'm in. I'm in. That's me right now. Monday is basically our brand new start. It is our new beginning. We've gone through 7 months of data. So I'm excited. The second type of person says, you know what, Brandon, this is not for me. I understand it's not for everybody. But at least do yourself a favor, or actually do the person who invited you a favor. Ask to see their cause and contribute to their cause. Help them out in their plan B. But at the same time, please find a plan B of your own. Now, as a disclaimer, this is a brand new opportunity with minimum data. There are no income claims allowed. This is not a 6-month fly-by-night Ponzi scheme. We are here for the long haul. And number 3, your success depends on you. Even though this is a global community, we're just getting started. We have 12,000 active members in the giving box right now. And we plan on having 1 million. So if the global community line is there and you're here first, all of those people fall after you worldwide. So you are in a very good position right now.